I realized I haven't talked about journaling lately, so I'm gonna make this one kind of fun. This right here is my journal that I have had since 6th grade. And oh my goodness, there are so many gems in here. I thought we would read a couple just to like get some laughs, okay? And here it says, "My diary," with Cookie in stickers because I was insufferable and made everybody call me Cookie. Great start. Okay. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and guess that I will not sleep well tonight. Can you blame me? Tomorrow is the spelling bee and I'm going up against some really good spellers. One of them beat me last year. Hang on a second, I'm going to study some more words. And I write out different words. And then the entry right after that says in all caps, "I won the spelling bee!" Here's another one. Blarg. B-L-A-R-G-H. I'm getting a cold because of blank. I'm not using names, obviously. Let me back up a bit. Blank is a girl from school. I've known her since kindergarten. We were best friends, and we've grown apart, but she thinks we're still friends. I don't want to get reacquainted again, though. Thankfully, she's transferring next year. She did not transfer. And I even went to high school with her. Honestly, half of this I can't read on camera, either because it is way too personal for a school project, or it just shows how unbearable I was as a 13-year-old. I feel like I have had barely any time to actually journal. And also, I feel like I never journal unless there's something that I actually need to get off my chest, which usually means that I'm in a bad mood. Why don't people journal more when they're in a good mood? Or why don't I journal when I'm in a good mood? I should work on that. Research time! Here are a couple of benefits of keeping a journal. First, journaling helps you to keep track of your goals and what you need to do in order to accomplish them. If you make it a regular habit, journaling can help you keep track of the progress you've made, and in turn, that progress can make you more confident. Journaling can actually help you improve your writing and communication skills. Obviously, if you're writing every day, you're going to become a better writer. And by talking about your feelings or complex issues that you're dealing with, then you're becoming a better communicator. Journaling can also help reduce stress and anxiety. I have plenty of experience with this one. If you get stuck in a toxic thought spiral, one of the easiest ways to get out of it is to write down those thoughts onto a piece of paper or onto a journal. Most of the time, physically seeing these thoughts in front of me makes me realize that they're not as scary as I think. Next, keeping a journal can help you find inspiration for just about anything. I love to write, for example, and if I go back through my journal, I'll find all kinds of story ideas that I was starting to flesh out on those pages, and those are fun to look back on or pull from for my next idea. Lastly, journaling can actually help you strengthen your memory. Here are a couple of tips for keeping a constructive journal. The first one is to write in a private space where you won't be distracted. Pretty self-explanatory. The next one is to be consistent. Try to write at least once a day. If you have more that you want to say, great, but try to establish at least a baseline. Next, you should give yourself some time to reflect after you write. This is supposed to be a healing experience, so you don't want to just write whatever it is you want to say and then close the book and move on. Take some time to think about what you just wrote down. And don't feel like you have to write anything specific or structure it in a specific way. However it feels right to structure your writing and whatever it feels right to write about, go ahead and do it. There are no rules when it comes to journaling. And lastly, don't feel like you have to share this writing with anybody. It's just meant to be a space for you to work through whatever it is you need to work through, talk about whatever it is you need to talk about. This is your journal, this is your space.